Hey, what's up? It's Chad Altman. What if I told you today that if you allowed yourself to reframe certain situations, if you were able to get a little vulnerable, that in turn you could develop better, healthier relationships that were once impossible for you? Well, that's exactly what today's video is going to be about. And what it means for me specifically is it means that I'm going to get vulnerable with you guys. You see, most of my life, I've had an incredibly hard time creating relationships with men. Actually, matter of fact, still to this day, most of the deepest relationships that I still hold in my life are with women. And I'm not talking about in a sexual way. I'm talking about as in a friendship. You see, throughout life, I didn't realize this, but there was a sense of masculinity inside of me that made me not, there was a sense of person inside me that made me not trust masculine energy. You see, every single time I put myself into a relationship with another man in the sense of a friendship, I told myself in the back of my mind not to trust this person. This person's going to hurt you. Don't give them a chance. Don't invite them in. You see, that came from a childhood experience. For some reason, I had this fear. There was fear around my relationship with my father. There was fear around being safe there. There was all of this turmoil and this stuff from a child that I started carrying with me like a backpack into all of the future relationships that I had with men. So as I went into these relationships and I gave these opportunities a chance, because I did realize, like, I had to see, like, I really had to put myself out there. I had to get vulnerable. I had to take a chance and give people opportunities. But see, in the back of my mind, I didn't give them an opportunity. I had closed in my mind before even giving them an opportunity or a chance. So in my brain, I'm already telling myself, in the back of my subconscious mind, I'm telling people or telling myself that this person's going to be the same. All guys are the same. He's just going to end up being a backstabber. He's just going to go run and talk about me behind my back. And so then some of the circles that I was living in, addiction, people who were in active addiction, circles around people that didn't have my best interest, what do you think happened in those relationships? Well, they did do those things. They did hurt my feelings. They did stab me in my back. They did only look out for themselves. So then I'm telling myself these things, they're going to be the same. They're going to be like this. They are going to hurt me. And then what happens is, when that actually happens, I reconfirm, it's called confirmation bias. I reconfirm to myself the lies that I've been telling myself about every single human being that's a male. And then I create a blanket statement over my existence. And it closes myself off to all potential of relationships moving forward. So maybe you're watching this video today and you're like, Chad, like, wow, like I never really had this feeling before, but I definitely have gravitated towards one sex that I have the more deeper relationships with in my life. And chances are, if you look at that, you might be able to find something at the core of it. And as we lean into the shadow, we have to stop the lie that we tell ourselves. Reaffirming and reframing and reparenting ourselves is so powerful. And this is how mine came about. I didn't just wake up one day and be like, well, I think that I have a masculine wound here. Like, no, I had to do work. It took years of looking and doing research and reading books and applying things and seeking coaching and going into therapy and all of the things. And that's why I think it's so important to bring my knowledge and share it with you, so I can avert some of the pain and the misery of you not having beautiful relationships in your life. And this is how mine came about. You see, I was with my children by myself, just became a solo parent. And my kids were watching me, as they are now. They're watching me every day. And they're seeing, and in the beginning they saw only women around and they didn't have their mother. And then I'm having these relationships and friendships with women only. and there's no men around. And they were watching me. And how important is it to me how important is it for me to show them the importance behind having friendships with men, to keeping the balance of the energies? So I had to do some soul searching. I had to lean into the shadow. I had to identify. And I had to realize that not all men are going to hurt me. Not all men carry the same weight of the risk as some people do. And I had to start making better choices for myself. If somebody was in a position to turn their back on me or talk about me behind my back, you know what? They don't deserve to be in my life either. And matter of fact, it doesn't matter what sexual orientation they are or who they are. If that person is that type of person, they deserve to be out of my life. Family, friend, it doesn't matter. So creating healthy boundaries while also engaging and giving opportunities for any human being to have a relationship in my life will allow me to have deeper, more meaningful relationships. And the most important segue to that is to find commonalities. We have to find things that we enjoy that other people enjoy too. Shocker here, I'm not a football guy. I'm not really huge into sports. I don't lean to that type of thing. Do I enjoy watching them on occasion? Absolutely. So I had to start getting vulnerable. I had to start allowing myself to be in situations and social settings that made me uncomfortable. It's not going to feel right at first, I promise. But over time, the practice of being vulnerable and putting yourself out there and rewiring the blanket statement that I'm going to be hurt and this person is going to do this and I have a better relationship with this. See, the power of our tongue is so incredibly powerful. If we start saying, I'm not going to, she's not allowed, I can't allow this, they're going to do this. Even me saying, I can't have relationships with men. That statement alone will create my reality. Because I am defeating others of having a chance before they even arrive into my life. So we have to change it. I'm working towards the solidifying better relationships with men. I'm healing the masculinity within my life and other men. I'm embracing the brotherhood that is about to surround me. My life is changing through the dynamics of having powerful men in my life. You see, that verbiage will create your reality. We need to let go today of all of the things that are standing in our way to creating the best version of ourselves, of a feminine and a masculine balance. And another thing, men, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be gentle. Being gentle is a warrior. We have to stop the mindset of you have to be so tough in this world. It's not realistic. Realistically, I want you to cry. I want you to let go of this persona and this need to be so perfect all the time. The sole breadwinner, the chest poked out, all of that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have to be okay with you. And letting go of the emotions that are bottled up inside of you and the perfection of who you have to be as a man have to be let go of. You create your reality. We can reframe our life. We can create who we want to be on a daily basis. The choice is up to you. I hope this video has resonated with you. I hope that you're able to tap into new masculine energy around you and bring it within to yourself. I hope you're able to express your feminine also and heal some broken relationships or create some new ones. If you like this video, hit down and hit the like button for me and subscribe for more content coming out every single day. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day.